Hello to all the CA students who are relaxing because your exam is only in September 2025, or to all those students who decided to skip May 2025 exams thinking, sir, I will prepare and get a rank or amazing marks in September 2025 exams. Let me give you all a reality check giving 6 killer points that you should ensure for the next 180 days to get killer results in September 2025, guys. Before that, let me share a quote with you, guys. Success is not in the destination, but it is always in the journey. We all remember Dhoni's final six, which won us the World Cup, an example from cricket. But the real success was not that six that Dhoni hit, but it was the 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 balls he played before that, playing a lot of dot balls, not losing wicket, hitting occasional fours, taking doubles. It is in the journey that led to the six. That is where the success is in, guys. So in this video, what we are going to see, mainly focusing on students who are writing your inter exams in September 2025, because many of you are asking, sir, you are focusing on May exams, give us something for September exams, and this is the killer points for you. Today we are in Feb 2025. We have 7 months left for your September exams. Let me eliminate 1 month as normal loss, sick leave, vacations, let's say family outing, friends outing for days that you are not studying. Effectively, we all have 6 months to prepare. Let me round that off to 180 days into effective learning of 10 hours per day. That means you have with you 1800 hours, sir. What can we do in 1800 hours, sir? Very simple. 1800 hours, if I divide by 3, it is equal to 600 movies. So one movie is approximately 3 hours. The time that we all have, guys, let me repeat, is equal to watching 600 movies. Visualize the amount of time and wonders that you can do here. Now let's get to the 6 killer points that are very, very important for your exams to make the best out of this 180 days. And I'm going to start off with one thing that everybody focuses on: result, sir. I want to pass, sir. I want to get a rank. I want to get exemption. Believe me, guys, the answer is not result. The real answer is the process that you are following. What is it, guys? It is the process that we are following. Let me give you an example. Very simple. Imagine this to be cement, and imagine this to be water drops falling on the cement. Water cannot break cement or bricks, but for 6 months, consistently, if a drop of water is continuously falling on the same place in your house, in the floor or somewhere, after some time, a crack will emerge in the cement. Just a drop of water falling again and again in the same place will lead to a crack, guys. That is the power of consistency. Yes, sir, I am studying. It is boring. Let it be boring, 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 boring every single day. Even if it is boring, you need to repeat the same thing again and again, and that is the right process which leads to consistency, which will give you the result. We are done with our first killer point. Second, you are all professionals studying for a professional course, so act like a professional and do not opt for any kind of selective study, guys. No following, let's say 3/4 strategy, 1/4 strategy, 25% strategy. I will study ABC analysis, guys. No. You have sufficient 6 months time. Study 100% of the syllabus. Act like professionals. There is no, I will again repeat, there is no shortcut to success. Give your best, read everything. Only when you target for 100%, at least you will reach with 80 to 90%. You will target only for, let's say, 70 to 80% of study, then you will end up studying only 50 to 60%, because in your mind you are thinking, sir, if I study 75%, it is enough. No, you are a professional, behave like a professional. This is the second killer point that is very important for you. Next, sir, I am very confused, sir. Single or both groups? I will answer this in the end of the video with a very smart strategy to help you decide which group, and after that you will never ask this question and you will solve this doubt for your friends also. Sir, what about marathons, sir? When should I start seeing marathons? Not now, guys. People will upload revision videos now, let it be there. Marathons is only in the last 30 to 45 days before your exam and not now. Now coming to the most important point, the triple S video or the simple smart schedule. Sir, everything is clear, sir, for me. But in these 180 days of 6 months, I need to have a schedule, sir. I need to have a structure, sir. I don't know what to do, sir. Help me in building a schedule. That is where I am there, guys. So what we have done, guys, we have created a simple smart schedule that you will follow for your September exams. Yes, I have a separate video explaining this triple S in 10 minutes. I know you don't have that time, so I'm going to do it now quickly in 2 minutes. I have one of the best and simple schedules that we have for you guys. Sir, how does this work? Let me explain in way you will understand. We have just broken down the entire syllabus into 4 parts. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3 and Part 4. Subject wise, group wise or both groups wise. Very simple. I am not going to complicate things by telling you 180 days is there or you might have only 120 days or 100 days. No. Whatever time you have left. First, you will finish off Part 1. Write a test in Part 1. Evaluate where you stand. Then you finish Part 2, write a test in Part 2, Part 3, test in Part 3, and lastly Part 4 and test in Part 4. So what happens, by the time you finish the syllabus, you would have written 4 tests to evaluate yourself like quarterly exams. Sir, what is in this Part 1? I have a separate PDF. Part 1 is the first 25% in the syllabus, covering all the basics of all chapters. For example, basics of Income Tax Act, supply in GST, AS1, preparation of FS and accounts. Then you go to next set of topics, Part 2 in all 4 subjects. So what happens? You are studying all subjects in parallel. You take your own time, Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. Similarly, we have a schedule for Group 2 also. That's it. Keeping it simple, smart schedule for you guys. Sir, now last question, sir. Last question for me. Then, sir, I understood triple S. I understood the test series, which is optional. It is not that mandatory you have to write test after finishing each part. It's an optional add-on if you want. Sir, now last question, sir. What about groups? What should I do? But before that, I want to give a clarity over here. For students writing in September, you should not be taking the Fusion subscription because validity is only 90 days. How will you have classes for 6 months? That's why for you guys, we have created subject-wise 6 months validity classes, which is just 4,000 rupees per subject. Or you can just take the inter-regular course with 9 months validity. For each group is just 12,500 or both groups is just 24,000. 9 months validity or the 6 months individual subject. In this 6 months or 9 months, all you have to do is finish these 4 parts based on the schedule that you make. That's about it, guys. Sir, now coming to groups, sir. Should I write one group or both groups? Very simple. If you are planning both groups in September 25, guys, then by May 2025 exams, at least complete one group, at least finish one group. So along with May students, you should be ready with one group. Then only you will have minimum 30 days of revision for both groups for your September 25 exams. Sir, I am planning only single group in September 2025. I want to comfortably pass. No problem. In a relaxed manner, you have time to finish all the 4 parts. Then you can at least plan a minimum of 2 months revision by additionally writing even mock test over here, at least 2 mock tests to gain full control over the group. This is a brief plan and 6 killer points for all students writing in September 2025. Yes, I will keep sharing a lot of resources for you guys, but attempt by attempt. That's why first I'm doing it for May students. Lot of content will be focusing on May students, but don't worry, I will not forget September students also. I will keep giving a lot of regular videos for you guys. Keep studying, guys. I will again end with the same quote. Remember, success is not in the destination but in the journey. So enjoy this beautiful journey of becoming a successful chartered accountant, guys. Thank you so much. Let me know in the comments for whatever support and help you need from me.